Four Wands, a relationship, companionship, a situationship, the Two of Pentacles. When divorce, even though it's not cut in half, but you see two people, right here. Also, I feel like someone is playing with a ball. Like there's a long metal and someone puts a ball on there and it's going, someone could actually be bowling. This looks, someone's going bowling with somebody in the bowling lanes. Someone could actually be a baller. Someone can also play basketball. This could be a female basketball player who is about to get married. I know that's right. I feel like someone is shopping here for a ring. All right, because this could be a famous, I want to say this is a celebrity female basketball player who is about to get married or is looking for a certain ring to propose to somebody. Because the one that's holding the flowers in this certain look, the woman is the one holding the flowers right there. You see her? She's the one holding the flowers. And it's a woman that is shopping for it. I also feel like this woman is going to be, she's going to be the one proposing to someone if they will marry them. Yeah, this is a famous basketball player. This is an all-star athlete basketball player looking. It's a female. She's looking for a ring or a gift to buy to her mate. But whoever her mate is, she's going to ask to marry them. I want to marry you. Okay, I also feel like someone's obsessed with being married. I feel like in this relationship, there's somebody that doesn't want to get married with the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Someone's not too sure about getting married, about being tied down. I feel like one person wants to get married and the other person doesn't. I get the Nine of, or the Tower card. There's going to be a breakup, or there's a breakup because of this. What else can I see other than relationship? Because I hate getting into relationships. It's just fucking ugly. There's a breakup right here for somebody. Someone broke up with someone on the neck of time. I also believe that it's a blessing that somebody broke up with somebody, because I feel like that marriage at the end would have devastated somebody. This person, if they didn't want to get married in the very beginning and you put this on them, the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, I feel like they're going to throw things in your face in the future. Or because I see someone constantly being on the phone. Nine of Swords, every time they have a problem, they're on the phone. They're always on the phone. Something about always being on the phone. And then when this person comes around, they don't speak. They don't speak to them. We're not in speaking terms too. Like, what do you mean you want to get married and still play the field? The devil and the hangman. Have you bought me a ring? Also, I feel like when somebody finally did buy a ring, someone broke up with them. When they were ready to commit, someone broke up with them. I also feel like if somebody wanted to get married to somebody else, someone here in the past is not making it easy for someone to move on. It's like playing basketball. That's what I'm hearing. Love and basketball as well. And someone's dealing with a basketball player right here. This is a basketball player. I also feel like when finally someone was going to propose to somebody, like someone broke up with them right before they can propose. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Like, it was devastating for both sides, because one was about to propose. The other one broke up with them because they just felt like they were never going to give them commitment. But when they were about to ask, they broke up with them. Right when they were about to commit. And yeah, here's the commitment. And this is me walking away because you were taking too long to commit. I've been expressing as of 4 years. Okay, at 2 years, I knew I wanted to marry you. At 4 years, I started to express it. By the time we were at 7 years, I was just like, okay, what's going on? Are you messing around with somebody? What the fuck? And then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? I'd rather not deal with it. The nine of swords and the 10 of swords. Am I going to wait till 9 and 10 years to realize, for you to realize you don't want to marry me? I mean, you've been with me all these years and now you're telling me you don't want to marry me. I can't keep on waiting for you to actually want to commit to me. The moon card and the hermit, and then everybody goes silent. But love is there, and also there's kids. Kids are involved here. I hate talking about relationships, guys. I don't know, like, everybody has these kinds of problems. What's so fucking special about this one? This is like every other breakup I've ever heard in my life. I'm saying. The World card and the Six of Swords. Someone has been traveling a lot too. The Queen of Pentacles. While you were traveling, I was at home being a mom. The Four of Pentacles, taking care of your kids, waiting on you to come home. Libra, here you are. The Judgment and the Two of Cups. I don't want to be with you no more. Like, fuck, I don't know. I will ask you if there was a problem every time you would tell me everything was okay, when everything, of course, was not okay. If everything was not okay, why didn't you just say that from the very beginning? Why did you wait all this time to finally express yourself that you don't even want to be with me? Shit, you don't even fucking like me. Whole time, like, I'm looking at you like I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Whole time you're looking at me like I can't wait to get the courage to tell you that I don't love you. You're just out here wasting my time. It reminds me of like when somebody doesn't want to be with you, but they don't want to see you with anybody else either. So like, really, what the fuck is it? You don't love me. I ain't shit. I bring you down. I obviously, you're saying I don't bring anything to the table, but you've been tolerating me this whole fucking time. All these years you've been tolerating me, and not once have you been able to get the fucking balls to tell me you don't fucking like me. You don't fucking like me. You don't fucking love me. That this is all just you figuring it out while you drag me along. That's it. Four of Cups. What the fuck is this? I'm a fucking game to you? I don't know. The Sun card. You know what? I actually, I wish you joy and happiness. I mean, what the fuck can I say at the end of the day? What can I say? The King of Pentacles. Look, what can I do? You don't want to talk to me? You don't want to speak to me? Like, I'm asking you, just fucking talk to me. Like, feel like someone's banging the pots and shit. Like, hear me. See me. Like, I'm a fucking person too. The fuck you mean you're the only one with feelings? You think I wasn't born with any? Someone's like waiting for a response. Like, just fucking talk to me. It takes two people. Like, two people. Are we roommates? And straight the fuck up. I don't know this story right here. If you don't love me, then go. Then go. If you don't love me, then go. Fucking go. And you're telling me I've been holding you on by your fucking arm all these fucking years and shit. Like, no, you've been leaving. What the fuck you mean? The problem here is that I ain't left your ass. You guys got to understand, just coming from a place that I've been in relationships, you can't put too much blame on the other person. You have to be accountable for what you bring to the table. It ain't always the other person. I just Because if this relationship is getting on my is coming out on my fucking readings, and y'all know I don't really like talking about relationships. I'd rather tell a fucking story or something like that. But this is a story. I just want somebody to know you have to be accountable for what you bring to the table too. It ain't just if those signs were there this whole fucking time and this person was ignoring you. It was up to you to take that initiative to just bring it to the table and be like, look, I just, even though you're telling me you still love me and you're going through some shit, whatever, I feel like you're dragging me along. I feel distant from you. I don't feel the connect. I've been, trying to make it work for us, but if it's not working, then we just got to work on not working it out. And it takes two people for that. And also, y'all got to recognize if they let you go, you got to let go too. You can't say shit about a person moving on with their life, and don't say shit about vice versa. There's too many people out here in the world playing games like that. Like they be the first ones to break up with you, say that you ain't shit, say you ain't doing nothing for them. And so once you leave them alone and it's crickets and nobody's bothering them, right? Nobody's asking for them, no one's checking on them. All of a sudden, curiosity gets the best of someone, and because you're no longer feeling that, oh, that's someone's on me type of shit, and then someone leaves you. Y'all watch Reindeer? Have you guys ever watched that? It's a good movie to watch if you ever want to go into the industry. Uh it talked about how there was this woman, this obese woman that became very obsessed with the bartender, and he was a comedian, right? And she used to hack into his phones all the time, know things about him and stuff like that, knew where he lived. I mean, she stalked the fuck out of him, right? And after a while, he just kind of gave up because it was like, fuck, man, I can't escape this bitch. And then he kind of took control of the situation and he started to stand up for himself. He started to record everything that she was recording of him. It kind of became a tit for tat. And then one day, the restraining order finally went through. And he's telling the story about his life. I think it's based on the true stories. It's a guy that was talking about his life. And he says that he actually missed it. When she finally left his ass alone, he actually missed her. And then he started to stalk her to see, what the fuck she was up to. Then it led to, I think they finally had sex or in a second. Um all I'm saying is that sometimes when people are pointing the finger at one another and both of them are doing the same fucking thing, all I can say is two wrongs don't make a right. And two rights ain't wrong either. I don't know, yo. For example, there's a favorite celebrities out here that have been beefing lately, and it's like when you're looking at the whole relationship outside looking in, it's like, damn, she's not wrong and he ain't wrong either. But they both ain't right. And at the end of the day, it's like, fuck, man. I feel like that's how real relationships are. It can get really rough. You could devote your whole years to somebody and then kind of find out, they're out there telling the world they get on your nerves, but then they're impregnating you, they're keeping you, and they're talking about you publicly all the time. And we're in these parts that we do this with our mates and stuff. For example, if I was in a relationship with somebody, uh it's not just being famous, it's having social media. Pretty much, you don't have to be famous to have a messy relationship in front of the world. It could just be simple social media. It doesn't have to be the celebrities. It could just be a regular person like me and you, and we're going through our breakup with whoever it was. Where's the accountability for us choosing the wrong mate? Now, that doesn't make it okay, some of the actions that other people might put upon you. You know what I'm saying? But when the whole world knows how chaotic it has been, And we're hearing both sides of the stories and you don't know what to believe. What really is right and what really is wrong? If let's say your ex has been stalking you. Let's say your ex has crossed your boundaries. Your ex won't leave you the fuck alone. And you need to find a way to get rid of his fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Or her ass. And now you're having to take it to court. Now you're having to do the same thing they're doing to you. You're having to stalk them back too, just to make sure that you're safe. Make sure that you know where the fuck they're at and they're not trying to purposely run into you in public. And it almost makes you wish you would have never met that person, right? This is coming for anybody that's ever had a toxic relationship and a fucking horrible breakup. Where the fuck did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? And why did it have to be like this? And why couldn't two people that used to love the fuck out of each other just leave each other with some fucking decency and respect? Shit ain't perfect on both sides. Shit ain't right on both sides. But when does it become a fucking job to make your ex's life impossible? That's not fucking okay for anybody. Because I'm just saying, if someone made it impossible for you, would you like that shit? If you made somebody's life impossible for them to move on, it seems like it will be okay because, you'll have your reasons and da 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 da. But if they did that shit to you, you would not like that. It's for anybody out here. Nobody fucking likes that kind of shit. But I want to tell you something. There's some people that are so fucking toxic that they will fucking do a whole spectacle. I can't even say it right. A spectacle in front of the whole fucking world and be laid up with each other the next fucking day. That fucking person that a woman's riding dick on, she had blocked him, slashed his tires, and some else the night before. And now they laid up like nothing. Got the whole family beefing with each other. And look at them laid up. And that's why, my friends, sometimes it's better to mind your fucking business, stay out of the fucking show, because at the end of the day, they will bicker and fight, talk shit about each other, but be fucking each other in 10 hours from then. All out of frustration and all because some people have that toxic behavior where drama brings a high to them. And so once they're having sex, they're having that angry sex and everything, or that makeup sex. Some people do that. Like, why did I get married? Is it the Tyler Perry movie where that one girl that is married to the football player, she's always on his ass, she's always riding his ass, always wants to know if he's cheating. And he says that like he loves her because I mean shit, he makes her so angry that when they're having sex it's so fucking amazing. So yeah, sometimes we can't ride hard for our homegirls, our homeboys. Because you'll be right there like, yeah, you're toxic. Yeah, going along with them. And that's just all out of fucking emotion. They're just talking out of fucking feelings and emotions that are temporary, baby. Because they'll be right back over there trying to put a baby up in them. I learned a long time ago to stay out of people's fucking relationships. That's a great way to lose a friend, is getting in the relationships. And that's just if you're asking me, you know what I'm saying? Because all I'm getting out of this is just it's I don't know, what would you call it? A game? Is this a game? Or is this a way of life? Because I mean shit. Who the fuck wants to live like that? I don't know. When we're young, we're more immune to that. We're more into that toxic shit. Not until we get older, we're like, we've been enough through toxic shit that we're no longer entertaining like the slashing tires, the popping up out of nowhere type of shit. When you're dealing with grown people that been through some shit, they don't even want to go through your fucking phone. They're not going to do that to themselves. They're just not. Why would I listen in on your conversations? Why would I do any of that? I already know, like, baby, I already don't trust you. I'm not going to hurt my feelings by doing something because I love you enough. And I almost feel like people enjoy the true lies. And I'm going to leave it alone.